What's up, y'all? This is Brian Mazik, aka Franchiseplay, and you know what this is. Player faces, tattoos, and shoes, and it's Dallas Mavericks time. And we're going to start off, of course, with Dirk Nowitzki. Now, 2K has traditionally always had a problem with Dirk. So you see on the right, that's the current gen version. On the left, this is a little glimpse of the next gen version we saw from one of the trailers. Now, that particular image was probably one of the first ones people got kind of a little bit, up in arms about. It was like, that don't look like Dirk's hair ain't the right color. I would probably agree. I still think it's a little bit more from everything in the face is more accurate than what it has been on current gen. But if they can change the hue of that color a little bit, I think we'll have a nice recreation of Dirk. This is Monta Ellis. I got mad respect for Monta Ellis, man. No matter how much people talk about him and they say he ain't a team player, he ain't this, he ain't that, he's a ball hog. This dude changes his game for the situation. In Milwaukee, he didn't want to be there or whatever, but he did everything that was expected of him. He played point guard while he had a point guard on his team that didn't want to play regular point guard. Monta Ellis peeled his scoring back. He's made himself a better defender. I mean, he's always been good at steals. He made himself even a better defender, on the ball. I mean, he's a little guy, so he can never be, a big-time body-up dude. But come on. Helen from Jackson, Mississippi, Lanier High School, I believe it is. Somebody from Jackson, go ahead and confirm that for me. But, yeah, man, people be on Monta Ellis big, and I ain't really on that. You know what I'm saying? Monta is a beast. I wanted him in Chicago for the Bulls for sure. But Bulls didn't have the money to make it happen, and he even took less money than probably what he could have got. So that's what it is. Sean Marion from Waukegan, Illinois. I'm telling you, I haven't seen Sean Marion on next gen yet. I ain't seen it yet, but it's gonna be hard to make it more accurate than what this is. I mean, this is pretty on point. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing about next gen, man. You start looking at next gen, and everybody's expecting there to be a huge improvement in every place. But to be quite honest, man, on some of the current gen things, they might have just been nailed good enough to the point where it's what it is. There's another one, Vince Carter with the permanent, like he mad at something because his nose kind of bent up on one side. But come on, somebody tell me that ain't a spot on Vince Carter. I mean, that's a spot on Vince Carter. Man, people who didn't get a chance to see Vince Carter play back when he still had mega hops, man, I'm trying to tell you, it's like you really missed out on some stuff. I mean, he can still ball because he can still shoot the ball and he still knows how to play the game. But, man, if you missed that, you missed some stuff. Look at this. Jose Calderon. Now, you tell me he ain't the love child of Ray Liotta and Lou Ferrigno. For y'all that don't know who Lou Ferrigno is, he the one on the right. He used to play Incredible Hulk way back in the day. But does Jose Calderon not look like them? Like some kind of way they procreated and made a baby. He got on pro wings, so they didn't give him no good shoes. But don't he look like he could be in their family? To me, or both their family. Oh boy, come Sam. Lord, it's so hard living this life. He just make you want to sing a struggling song, like a song about going through hard times when you see, oh boy, man. And look on the back of his neck is a little bump, but it ain't hair. It's like just raised skin in the back. I don't know what's going on. Samuel Delembert. Yes, and you need to say it like that when you say Delembert, because it's hard out here for pimps. This is Wayne Ellington. Wayne Ellington, man, I think he is what he is, what he's going to be. Maybe he needed more years in school. Maybe it wouldn't have mattered because he ain't like a great athlete anyway. But, I mean, he's a pure shooter. But the thing of it is that you're a pure shooter, and sometimes you don't shoot the type of percentage that you think somebody who's saying they're a pure shooter should shoot. He's had some up and down seasons from behind the arc. This is Shane Larkin. He just recently asked Ronnie 2K for his next gen render. It's the one on the top, of course. Now, this is another one that was already really good. So it's hard to say, and I think the next gen version might be a little puffy in the face, but it's hard to tell because they capture all of the different facial expressions. So that particular image might have been him driving to the hole like, you know, making one of them kind of sounds. So if you know, your face, y'all do that right now. Somebody goes, and I bet you your face look different than it normally do. Oh, man. Okay. Somebody called the rescan people immediately. What in the blue devil is on his face? Why is it like that? Have y'all ever made cinnamon toast? And you ever had put cinnamon toast on the bread and you burnt the cinnamon toast a little bit and it get that little speckle look? Why his face look like a big burnt piece of cinnamon toast? That is just Dewan. Get the rescan, man. Get it. Get the rescan. Because he looked like he wore like he came into the burning beard of fire. It didn't burn the beard of fire. And it was a beard of fire. I mean, what is the problem with this? I had to go back up and show it again. Get rescan, people. This is Jay Crowder. This is pretty accurate. His little chin hair, a little bit off, a little discoloration. Now, this is something that's going to probably get cleaned up too in next gen because they have additional textures that they get to work with, and that's all you see when you see skin and hair and stuff on the face. That's what those are. There's extra layers of textures and things like that. They got more capabilities in regards to that on next gen, so that kind of thing should be cleared up. This is Ricky Ledoux or Ledoux. I don't really know how you pronounce this, Ledoux or Ledoux. I don't know. Or it might even be Lido. I'm not sure. Either way, check it out. This guy has some straight up skills as an offensive player. Now, he didn't play college basketball because he was at Providence, didn't ever get a chance to play because he had like some grade issues or whatever. So he came straight into the NBA after sitting out his freshman season. He's got mad game on terms of talent, but it's like you gotta wait and see if it's ever gonna materialize in anything in the NBA. This is Devin Harris. Every time I see him, I can't help but think about that YouTube video when he just got worked like a job. But I can't remember that. I know this guy's first name is Stewart, but he's like a little guy, like 5'10" little dude. I mean, he put Devin Harris in the absolute mix. But it was just a little quick thing. It's obviously not saying this dude's a better player than Devin Harris, but just that one moment in time, Devin Harris got immortalized in the wrong type of way, baby, in the wrong way. This is Bernard James. He's the dude that got drafted, and the day he got drafted, they stood up and did a standing ovation for him because he was in the military for like, I don't know, I think like 3 or 4 years. So when he got to the NBA, I think he was like a 26, 27-year-old rookie. But he's one of them dudes, understands the game, understands what his role is as a defensive player. He's a leader, really he is. And I like him on the team, I do. This is Brandon Wright. Now, some people's hairstyles might be messed up, but Brandon Wright's waves is on point. He look like he's supposed to be on the sporting wave, the side of the box. Now, his ears stick out to the point where he probably can hear what I'm saying now. But that's okay, because your waves is on point, and when your waves are on point, you can do things like that. That's going to wrap it up for this episode of Player Faces, Tattoos, and Shoes. The Dallas Mavericks, that was. Next up, Brooklyn Nets. Y'all holla back. Peace.